Hi guys. Without wasting your time, we are going to share top 3 best GPS drone in 2022. Product links are in the description and in first comment. The number 3 on the list is DJI Mini 3. DJI Mini 3, this is probably the last we'll ever buy. It's probably also the best Mavic series aircraft that DJI has ever made, at least for us hobby flyers. Makes more powerful drones with many more features. They are also much more expensive and better suited for professional use. The Mavic Mini 3 Pro packs a lot more than any of its predecessors. It's also still well within the budget of most enthusiasts. The multi-directional obstacle avoidance sensors and system really help navigating without being distracted by trees, bushes, buildings and the like. You still have to avoid wires and other things that don't register with those sensors. Common sense must prevail. The new design has the drone already tilted at a slight angle while hovering, which flattens its profile while flying. Much better aerodynamics. The slimmer rotor arm design helps keep the weight down, improves aerodynamics. You no longer have to follow any sequence when folding or unfolding the drone. The new gimbal design allows nearly vertical up shots as well as down shots. The camera is also much improved. DJI was able to do all of this while still keeping the overall weight below grams to satisfy the non-licensed requirements. The number 2 on the list is DJI Mini 2. DJI Mini 2, I've loved remote control vehicles for most of my life. Back in my dad got me a buggy that would go about on asphalt, and an old Futaba radio with the crystals you had to swap out. I had an absolute blast with that thing. Over the years I had gas and electric cars and trucks and the little indoor helis and quads. But I never really got good at the flyers. I'd carefully fly them around inside the house, but they were generally too light to use outside, so I could never really practice effectively. And if I wanted to turn off the stability controls and go full ham, I'd lose control almost immediately. Well, I still would like to actually be good at flying those types of devices. The DJI Mini 2 won't get me there, but I'm willing to bet it will help. You can't turn off all of the helper electronics and start doing flips like you can with the sport quads, but that's not really the point. The point is the camera, and the camera is fantastic. I'm going to start splitting this review up into sections because I can already feel like it's going to be a long one. This is the ultimate and beginner-friendly flying. You can't accidentally or otherwise turn off the host of helper sensors, keeping the craft stable and safe. It limits your movements to ensure you don't end up upside down or flailing helplessly out of control. The number 1 on the list is DJI Air 2S. DJI Air 2S. I purchased this drone as a reward for passing my part exam to be able to fly drones commercially. Coming from a Mavic Air, the original one, this is so much of an upgrade that it's not even funny. The DJI Air 2S has a sensor giving it much better low light performance than the Mavic Air. On the Mavic Air, if you are shooting at anything at all over, you might as well just throw the image away. On the DJI Air 2S, I've gone up to without the level of noise I would have at on the previous drone. With its sensor, I am able to take photos with an incredible amount of detail, with enough room to be able to crop the image. If I catch a telephone pole that I don't like, the colors and sharpness of that image remind me a lot of my if I were to strap it to a quadcopter and throw it into the air. This drone can video at. If you don't know what that means exactly, it means you can record super high quality video and not have to worry that the colors will break apart in post. The resolution is great to use as is or to crop in on to make vertical content that doesn't need to be stretched in order to work.